Welcome to the Octagon, Kevin. It's time for Brain Tank. Another week, another Brain Tank where I get to torture Kevin. And by torture, he probably won't be tortured that much this time.
It can't be worse than the Oscars.
Hopefully it won't be worse than the Oscars. You want to know what the topic is, Kevin?
Yes.
You know what the name of the show is? It's called Brain Tank. So I figured it's time that I should quiz you about a brain, namely the human brain.
I was going to say tanks?
About tanks. You had two options and you guessed poorly. Yeah, you got it wrong. Thankfully,
all right, brains.
Yes, brains. Here we go, Kevin. Here we go. All right. True or false? This is number one. Well, men on average technically have larger brains than women. The ratio is about 1,260 cubic centimeters to 1,130 cubic centimeters.
Not much of a difference at all.
Not much of a difference. But on average, they are larger. Women score higher on IQ tests. So true or false? Even though men have technically larger brains, women score higher on IQ tests.
I had thought that IQ tests showed no difference between gender, so I'm going to say false.
That is correct. It is false.
Okay.
Well done. You nailed it right on the head. Essentially, the data says there is no difference between men and women. There's actually a larger spread and those who identify as male have a larger spread in their IQ scores, but the average between those scores is essentially equivalent to those who identify as women. So, good, Kevin. You're already at 1 point. You have tied my score.
Yes. It took 2 weeks to do it.
2 weeks. All right, number two. True or false? Humans actually use more than 10% of their brain.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, good. That was a test question, Kevin. I need to make sure. I need to give you some
science
points.
myth.
That is true. I need to give you some points because I wanted you to get back on the board. So the 10%, yeah, that's an urban legend. According to fMRI tests and PET scans, PET scans as they're more affectionately known, people use just about all of their brain throughout the day at random points.
Whatever I know that whatever space isn't being used for your actual thoughts is basically taken up by the brain's operating system of keeping your body running.
Yeah.
So you are using everything.
It's running iOS 8.9 in your brain. Apple has just uploaded its OS system straight to your brain now. You don't have a choice. All right. Number three. You're doing great, Kevin. You're 100% right now. This is a record. A record. Number three. True or false? The human brain has the same consistency as tofu.
Tofu?
Yeah. I actually asked the zombie about this.
I thought it was the same consistent. No, it can't be
Wait,
Jell-O.
go on what you were saying.
Yeah, I was thinking Jell-O. Would it be like Jell-O? I don't think it's tofu. I think it's some other food. I'm gonna say false.
What food would you think it is?
Because Jell-O was the first thing that came to mind, but it's silly. I'm just gonna stick with it.
So you say Jell-O?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the correct. I'm gonna say that you got it correct, even though you said false, because apparently they rate tofu and gelatin as being very similar in consistency. So they're both about 75% water.
Yeah.
And that's what the brain is. So yes. I'm going to give you that question, even though you said false. You said gelatin was what you thought it was, and that is also another correct answer. So you get it.
Okay.
The brain, it has the same consistency as both tofu and gelatin.
I did not know that tofu was that
watery. Watery, yeah.
Because I'm not a vegetarian, so I don't eat it.
Can you imagine all those zombies? They're just chewing on tofu. That's all. They're all vegetarian zombies. Very interesting. All right. I can't believe it. You're 3 for 3 right now. This is amazing.
Keep going.
Number 4. True or false? The brain has no more pain receptors than your tongue. So the amount of pain receptors.
The brain has 0 pain receptors. So has no more. That's true, because it has 0.
Okay, fine. You did the loophole thing. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
I said false because I was using that. The brain has no pain receptors, which you already said, but the way you worded it was correct. So I'm giving that one to you. You're finding these crazy loopholes in all of my answers. This is not going well for me. Yes, the brain has no pain receptors, hence why brain surgery can be done while you're awake.
Yeah, the only anesthesia you need is the area around the skull that they go through, and that can be localized.
Yes. This is very sad for me in Brain Tank. Kevin is destroying these questions. But hey, I mean, hopefully you out there are learning something. This is the fifth and final question, Kevin. You
Yes.
good to go for 100%. All right, here we go. True or false? The cerebellum prevents you from tickling yourself.
Okay, I know that you can't tickle yourself because your brain will predict the input, but schizophrenics don't have that, so schizophrenics can actually tickle themselves because their their predictions don't work out. So is it the cerebellum though? I don't know the brain well enough. I'm just going to say true.
Man, you dug deep on that one, and it is true. I wasn't even trying to trick you on the whole, like, what part of the brain, but yeah, you got it. It is, the cerebellum helps you to distinguish between signals that are, or sensations that are expected and unexpected. So if you try and tickle yourself, your brain already knows it's expected to come, so it's not going to interpret it as a real reason to react the way you do. Damn, you went into the whole schizophrenic thing. You did 5 for 5. This is
perfect game.
I'm telling you right now, this is never going to happen again. Neither, but this is never going to happen again. Kevin has a commanding lead of 6-2 right now.
Yeah,
that's scary. I'm not looking good for the rest of the season. I'm going to need to make up some serious ground. Or you just have to. I'll have to make these questions way harder next time.
Yeah, the difficulty curve is going to shift after
Seriously, holy crap! I thought maybe I might get you on some of these brain things, but no, you got all of them. Your brain knows about brains.
Yes.
Congratulations, Kevin. Thank you for watching. If you have your own ideas for further Brain Take episodes, please leave them in the comments below because, as you see, I am not good at coming up with them because Kevin just destroys them, just knocks them down. But if you have them, please leave them and like this video. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
We'll see you out there. Hi. Thanks for watching our episode. It's great to have you here. If you'd like to watch more of our content, there's a video right up there that you can watch. You can also subscribe. That'll guarantee you get tons of videos from us. If you like this video, you can hit that like button down there or comment. We love comments. We love you. You can find us around the internet in random places like Tumblr, Facebook, or Twitter. And as always, we'll see you out there.